Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So today we'll discuss about one more important concept in our machine learning, that is model selection. Model selection. So in our machine learning, we need to select a model in the sense algorithm, right? So ML model or ML algorithm in order to train that algorithm and to get the result, right? So in machine learning, we are having a lot of ML models, right? For example, so machine learning have models. So the first one, linear regression, decision tree, random forest, SVM, support vector machine, neural networks. So these are ML models, right? And all these models will not be suitable for every problem, right? So not every model not every model works well for every problem. So we need to select the model which gives a more accuracy. So we need to select one model among these things, and that process is called as a model selection. So model selection is a process of selecting best ML model. So we need to select the best ML model among the existing one. See, if you select the wrong model, what happens? So selecting wrong model, what happens? Automatically it reduces the accuracy. So reduce accuracy, the main important thing, and automatically it will give a wrong predictions. So the final goal of any ML model is a prediction. So we'll be getting wrong predictions and automatically slow performance. The performance will be very low, slow performance, and similarly overfitting problems. Overfitting problems. See, overfitting problems means the machine will be working well for the training data, but it will fail for the unseen data. So the machine works based upon the memorization of data instead of learning the patterns, and that kind of things we call it as a overfitting problems. Works well for training data and doesn't work for untrained data. So these are the consequences we will receive if you select the wrong model. So if you select correct model, or a best model, obviously the first one is it improves the accuracy. It improves the accuracy, makes a better predictions. So automatically if accuracy is more, so it makes a better predictions, the final output, better predictions, and also it reduces the errors. errors. So we need to select the correct. Here the correct means we need to select the best model among the different models. We have seen a lot of models. So how to select this best model? How to select, right? So we can follow the small steps to select the best model, right? So selecting best model. So what are the steps? So the first step, the common step we have seen, that is collecting the data. So we need to collect the data, right? There will be a long data, different types of data, and which we have seen in our previous sessions, right? So first we need to collect the data based upon the problem, right? So anything, complete data. And step 2, splitting of data. So after collecting the data, we need to split this data. So what is meant by splitting? So the first one, training data. So that means the data which we are giving to train the model. Okay. And the next, testing data. So both are different. And testing data is the data which we need to check the performance of a model after it has been trained. Okay. So training data, testing data. So we need to split the complete data into two parts. Next, step 3, train the model. So instead of model, I will be calling it as models. Train the models. So we need to train the same data for a different models. Okay. Different models. So we need to train the same data for different models. Step 4, evaluate performance. So what type of performance, right? So what is the criteria? What to be compared between different models is, one is precision, accuracy, as well as error rate. Okay, so we need to, so once the models has been trained, so we need to evaluate the performance among all those models. So this is nothing but a comparison should be done on among all the models, so based upon precision, accuracy, and error rate. Next, step 5, choose best model. So this is the final step. So after evaluating the performance, we will be knowing which one is the best model. So we need to select that best model. Okay, so here there are majorly two problems. So one is overfitting and underfitting. So overfitting means model is complex, okay, and can't able to work on unseen data. So this model will be working only for the trained data. It cannot be work on unseen data. The second problem is underfitting. Model is simple, very simple, unable to analyze patterns, So this is a underfitting. So we need to choose the best model which should balance these kind of problems. So overfitting problems and underfitting problems. So we have to choose the model which should not only works for the trained data, but it should also works on the unseen data. So that is the most important in the selection of algorithm, right? This is a model. Okay, so a simple example, let me tell you a simple example. So hope you understood these steps: collection, splitting, train the models, comparison, choose the best model, which balancing both overfitting and underfitting. A small example, let me tell you a small example and I'll close it. For example, if you want to predict is a student will pass or fail, so this is a problem. Okay, now the data collected was around study hours, so the number of hours a students has been studied, attendance, attendance, internal marks, internal marks, assignments, etc. So this is the data which we are having, right? So we need to train the model. So I have selected 3 models, which is a decision tree, random forest. So I'm not going deep in algorithms, we'll see later, right? So just an example: random forest, support vector machine. So if it gives around 70% accuracy, so we have trained the data on different models and we are checking about the accuracy, we are comparing the accuracy. For example, it is having some 90% and it is having some 80%. So we are comparing the accuracy on different models because all these models have been trained with the same data. So which one we can select? So we can obviously select this random forest machine learning model. So because the accuracy is more for this kind of data. So once again I'm saying, selection of a model doesn't mean that it works well for the training data. It should also work for the unseen data. So we need to balance the overfitting problems and underfitting problems, right? So this is a very important in the machine learning. So selection of a model, right? This is the main part. So I'll stop here, and if you are having any doubts regarding this one, feel free to post your doubts in the comment section. Definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. If you really enjoyed the session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.